All right. So, last time I did this, I thought it was gonna be way worse because the YouTube live feature was really buggy and it wasn't optimized whatsoever. Um, so I just wanted to talk about a couple of things. Nothing really important. I'm bored and I wanted to talk about certain things. Um, oh my god, my arm is tired already and I just fucking started. Should I just put you right here maybe? I don't know. Does that work? It does work, but I can't get over there because my fucking desk is right here and so is my bed. Uh, I'll just carry you. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about a couple of things. So first off, I'm on vacation from work. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you where I work because even if I don't get in trouble or something, I just don't want to disclose it. It's just kind of weird. I just want full safety with that. Um, so I'm off for 5 days at work, and I am very excited because I have full opportunity to finish my book and finalize everything, and I have a bunch of opportunities to start making more videos because I have the Handwell episode I did with Brian. I have another episode of starting a series with Rocket Birds with John. I still have a whole nother video to edit with John of Resident Evil 5. And there's a bunch of indie games that I have been looking at that I'm very excited to start recording. I haven't recorded them yet, but I probably won't start it tonight because I just kind of want to relax today. Also, I don't know if you can see that. It's fucking snowing outside. Like, just it's November and it's already snowed. Motherfuckers. It's cold as shit. I just turned my heat on. But so yeah, I'm very excited to get started on the book again. I already have a lot of it done. I just need to write a couple more stories, finalize everything, and then publish. And then it should be up on Amazon and Barnes and Noble around November 17th or the 20th. That's the date they're giving me. So I'm very very excited for that. If you don't know, it's The Tears in Reality, and it's pretty much a book of a collection of short stories that I kind of got inspired by Stephen King's Night Stories, Night Shift. Why do I keep saying night stories every single fucking time? Um, so yeah, uh, yeah. So the whole book thing is very exciting for me. I've been writing it for about 2.5 years. It's not long. It's like 50 pages, but it just took. I have problems with creativity. I have a lot of writer's block. It's the same thing. It's the same type of procrastination that I have when I'm making videos. Um, and that's that. What I also wanted to do since I got my room cleaned recently, that I want to do another setup video. I haven't done a setup video in a very long time. The last one I did was about a year and a half ago, and it was I still have my very shitty PC. But now I'm not going to show you the setup because that'll ruin it. But I think I want to film the setup video today, maybe after this actually, and get that out there for you guys either later tonight or tomorrow. Because I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be cool to let you guys know what happened to my PC, and I also upgraded the graphics card from the time that I had the original PC. When I did the unboxing video, that graphics card is somewhere down in that box there. um, so I don't really know what I'm going to be doing with that. I'm thinking I'm going to be putting it in another build, maybe like for a backup build, just in case this one takes a shit. Just as a precaution, it's nice to have. It's $170 that I don't actually have to pay for. My arm is so fucking tired. you know, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this because my arm's getting tired. Okay, that's not working. I'm just gonna put you guys down here. I'm just gonna sit down. Ugh. All right. So please just stand. It's not working. Oh please, you have grips on the back, but it's not working. Can I? I guess I hurt Ryan's ears. Maybe I can put you guys like. Come on, come on. Why isn't it working? What is the problem? I got an idea. Where's my credit card? I used to do this all the time when I had to make vlogs that I couldn't make with my shitty fucking camera. Oh no! It's not fucking working. It used to work, but I think that's when my phone was skinnier. It's not skinsy anymore. Okay. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Fucking hell. What was I talking about? My fucking arm hurts, man. I can't hold it up for that long. So like I said, I think I'm gonna be doing a setup video. I don't know. I know it's not really important, and it's not really. I don't know if it'll be fun for you guys, but I don't know. I've done two since I started YouTube, and the first one was absolutely atrocious. Um, not only am I want to do a setup video, I also want to do another video that I also haven't done in around a year and a half, and that was me reacting to my old videos, because I did it around the time that I was still making, like I felt like the videos were very poor, like the quality was horrible, the editing was really bad. I mean, I don't really edit that much now. It's just that the quality is definitely better. I'm up to 720p on and 1080p on some videos. Depends. I don't know. I think I might be going back to 720p until I can get my internet back up, like better. Um, because that Resident Evil 5 stuff I did in 1080 and it took like 3 or 4 hours to upload, and I just don't want to wait that long for some reason. And it just takes a lot out of my bandwidth. So that's that. But I want to do a video of me reacting to my older videos because I definitely improved. I feel like, and I think any one of my friends that has been with me long enough, because I know Ryan is watching right now, and I know he's been around with me for like 2 years, and he knows from 2 years into this point that I have my content has gotten a lot better. My quality has gotten a lot better. I got a better computer that can handle better games. I can run any game I want now, and I used to have to subconsciously and consciously, sorry, think about what I wanted to make a video about because my computer couldn't run a lot of things. So I was supremely limited on what I could put out. Like I had to do really old games and like flash games and pixelated games because they were the only games that I could actually run on my computer. And now I can run whatever I want. Like doing games like handball, that game is fucking beautiful. And I never thought I would be able to do games like that. And games like I'm able to run PUBG with no problem. I'm able to even record it. I've done a video of it and it was fine. Um, and that's just it's just so uplifting to like think that I have all of these, resources now. But then there's also the fact that like I thought back then that I would want to record stuff like PUBG and other things like that, but I think I played so many games like I don't you know what, I don't think that's what it is. I think like I thought if I were to get a PC and I was able to run those games, I thought I would be able to let me move this out of the way. I thought I would be able to, want to do a video on them, and I don't. I guess it was back then I just really wanted something else, and I would have put anything out that was better than what I had. Um, I don't know. Because I have all of these resources. I can play whatever game I want. I can put out whatever game I want. But there is a certain line to what I want to go out. And I know a lot of people are different. They'll post pretty much anything. I know John can post Dead by Daylight and play by himself and post it with no other people talking, and I just I can't do that. If I'm gonna post a video that has multiplayer, and like the game has multiplayer, the only way I'm going to post it is if I'm playing with my other friends who also have it. So if I was playing Dead by Daylight by myself, I don't think I would be able to post something like that. But he's able to do it just fine, and that's what that's him. That's great. That's awesome. I just can't do it. And when it comes to Ryan's videos, he finds games that he really enjoys, no matter if he thinks that people are going to enjoy them or not. He enjoys them, and he even if the game's like really bad, he finds something in it to enjoy and make a video about. And that's something that I wish I could do, but I just don't know why I can't. Like I love his videos. His videos are great, and he finds something, even if the game is like really really bad. Like he played this game. I can't fucking remember what it was called. I was watching it with him and John in the Together Tube before, and it was him. He was supposed to find a bunch of books. I can't fucking remember for the life of me what it was called, but it was really bad. Like the game was poorly made, and I don't know if it was being worked on. I guess yeah, but I just thought it was really poorly made because I have high expectations for horror games and games in general because I've been playing first The Occupant. That's what he said. Okay, The Occupant. That's what it's called. You can guys go check that out. I'm not gonna leave a link because I can't because I'm not on my computer. But what was I saying? The game, in my opinion, I already told him this, that it just looked really boring, and I would never want to play something like that. But even then, like he said that it was kind of boring, and I was like, so how do you even think? I didn't ask him, but I'm like right now I'm thinking like how do you even think of what like a way to make something like that enjoyable for yourself and then make it like able to record something like that. And I don't think I can ever really do that. Like I rely too much on other I have to change this about myself. I rely too much on other people and the game itself to make it fun for me and recordable because I just don't find myself a funny person. I don't find myself enjoyable to watch sometimes and entertaining, and I rely on the game and just the pace of the game and the story and the everything that happens in it and my friends to make the game or just the recording in general fun for me, or just recordable and able to put out on YouTube. But there is a lot of things that my friends think are really good that I do that I just don't see that I like enjoy like I don't enjoy it and I don't do it. I don't think I ever want to put something out that I don't enjoy. But I really admire his ethics of just like finding something in everything that is enjoyable and does make fun of like he'll make fun of games that like even if he doesn't like on his face like he holds a great poker face with I rely on editing mostly myself. I know that, but like when I look at you playing it, it just seems like even if you're bored of it, you find something in it to make it enjoyable for yourself. And like if a game's really boring, like midway through, I'll stop recording. Like I'll just cut the recording in half, and I won't even want to finish recording or post it. Sometimes I'll stick through a really boring game and then just not post it ever because I didn't enjoy it. And there's also some points where like I did enjoy a game, but I just lose all motivation to post something and I don't edit it. I don't feel like sitting through editing it and I just don't post it. And I've had a bunch of videos like that. Like Hanwell episode 5 has been sitting in my recording folder for like I don't know, a week and a half whenever we fucking did that, Ryan. Like I recorded it like a day before. I started recording it a day before. I was too scared to continue. So in the last like 20 minutes of the recording, there's going to be Ryan in there. I don't think I'm going to put him in the last one. If I need him, yeah, he'll be in it, but I think I can probably manage. I'll put him in it. But like even like I was saying before, I have such high expectations for games because I've been playing horror games my soul just especially horror games. I've been playing horror games for a very long time, for almost 5 years. And after you play so many bad ones and so many good ones, you have this like fine line that you want, the games to live on. Like Outlast and Hanwell are two of like the most creepiest horror games I've ever played, with the exception of PT. PT I don't really count as much of a horror game because it wasn't finished, but it's still one of the scariest games I've ever played. And I just have this high expectation. So when I don't enjoy, like the reason I don't enjoy some games, even though they might be enjoyable for other people, is because I have this high expectation and I always want something new. I always want something organic, and that's why I don't think I like the FNAF games very much, because I enjoyed the first one, but I didn't like the second or the third or the fourth or how many other fucking FNAF games they're gonna make after that one, because it just seems to me like it's the same recycled, thing in every game, but there is a whole fan base that loves every single game. And that's fine. Scott Cawthon is a great game developer. He made so much money off of a game that he probably didn't think would be big at all. And that's great. That's really good. But it's those things are not my type of things. Like it's also the fact that he posted another game like I don't know how like 6 months in between each game. And well, it's probably because the games you don't really have to move around, so it wasn't probably that much coding. It probably would have took him like a year and a half to keep putting each game out like that if you did move around. But like when it came to the FNAF games, I got really bored after the first one, and then when the Joy of Creation came out, uh, they had that whole free roam movement, and that just like ignited my like, you know, interest in the game. And then when the next game came out, they mixed it. Like when the game actually came out, like after the demo of the Joy of Creation actually became a full release game, the story was mixed with sitting down and walking, and I just didn't want to live that sitting down part of the fucking game. I just they were just trying to stick to the roots and it pleased the fans and everything, but I just it killed the game for me. I didn't want to play it for the longest time. Like I played the first mission of it, and I didn't enjoy it because I had to fucking sit down and I didn't want to go through the rest. And then Ryan tells me that he watched Markiplier play it and you're able to move around. It's just certain points of the game you're not able to. And I just like, I don't want that. Like, I love horror games and I love being able to run from something. And I guess the reason the FNAF games are so popular is because you can't run from the thing that you're scared of. You have to rely on your reaction time and all that stuff. And I guess yeah, that's scary. Just it's not for me. I like games like Outlast that rely on story and movement and atmosphere more than just sitting in one spot and then like just fucking jump scares all the time. And don't get me wrong, it's a great method. Obviously, a lot of people like it. It's just like I said, it's not for me. So the book, just talking about. I'm just kind of just shitting out my face right now. Like I'm just talking for no reason. And this is getting really fucking long. I haven't been able to do this in a long ass time. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on the book. I'm gonna be working on a bunch of recordings. I'm gonna be posting more videos over the next 5 days. What else I was gonna do? Oh, also, I want to talk to you guys. I said a couple of things about it in the previous video, the one of them video. I am absolutely fucking obsessed with Stranger Things 2. I mean, I was obsessed with Stranger Things 1. I loved it so much. But I have watched, I think I said it in the video, I'm on my 4th streaming session of Stranger Things 2. Nobody should watch it that much. But I love it. I love it so much. The cast, I've never seen a group of kids that talented. You need to come. No, shh. All right? It's great. Fuck you, Ryan, all right? That's the funniest thing that my friend Josh hasn't even watched it fully once, and I'm just like already on the 4th time. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, my favorite character is Hopper, obviously, because Hopper is awesome, and Dustin. Dustin's really, really cool, and I find Eleven really badass. She's cool. My favorite, my favorite part about it, I don't know if anybody's actually whoever sees this after it's live. I don't know if you've watched it, but there's a part. It's spoilers. Fuck it. It's been out for a week. Whatever. So, it was when Hopper and 11 were in the car and they're driving to the gate to close the gate. They were just sitting in the car and they were both like talking and crying and everything. And Hopper looks over and he's like, I don't really hate that look or anything. I think it's pretty. What's the word? And she just looks just like straight at the dashboard. Just gets this like tiny little smile on her face, and she's just like, bitching. I'm like, that's the show right there. Like, she's fucking adorable. That's amazing. Not only that, but when Hopper forgets to like go back to 11 to the cabin at the right time, and it's on Halloween, and he promised that he would be back at like 7:15 and have like candy and stuff. He's like, I got all the good stuff, Snickers, and he sits down on the couch and he's just like, it's really unhealthy. You leave me out here, you get fat, but I'm just gonna probably die and stuff. But whatever. YouTube. Oh, that's cool. Whatever. Anyways, I don't know. I'm completely obsessed with it. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. It used to be Prison Break, but I don't know. This just tops it. Like the cinematography, the acting, the writing, the monsters, just all the little details they put into the show. It's one of my favorite shows, if not my top show of all time, and I absolutely love it. And if they don't make a season 3, I'm probably going to crawl into a hole and never come out. I followed the Stranger Things writing room and Stranger Things, and put like that little bell notification on because like I really want it to have another season, and I think the Duffer Brothers said they would make it to like season 4 or 5, and I'm like, thanks. If Hopper doesn't make it to season 5, though, I'm gonna be very, very fucking upset. Anyways, that's enough talking about Stranger Things. This is a 20-minute live stream, and I wasn't gonna make it this long, but yeah, I think after this I'm gonna do like a setup video because it's still clean enough to where I can do that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're watching this afterwards, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time for another video. See you later.